Hi everyone, welcome back to your midweek motivation. Today's vlog is all about protein, specifically non-animal proteins. I've had a lot of questions from people who are vegetarian, vegan, or people who are just trying to be a bit more conscious about their meat intake as to what type of foods have protein, where shall I get my protein from, and how do you make a meal which is quite balanced between your complex carbohydrates, your proteins, and your healthy fats. So here is a list of brilliant protein products and foods that you should be having on your plate. Number 1, quinoa. Quinoa has 8 grams of protein per cup. Quinoa is amazing because it's a complete protein. So complete proteins are those proteins that have a complete amino acid profile. Most complete proteins come from meat, fish, and eggs, but quinoa is an amazing grain that is vegetarian, it's vegan, and it's a complete protein. To cram 8 grams of protein into 1 cup is amazing, and there's so much that you can do with quinoa. You can make a quinoa egg fried rice, you could make quinoa stuffed peppers, you can use it as a side for your curries or for your stir fries, or you could even make a really nice tabbouleh or a really nice cold meze out of quinoa, mixing with lots of peppers, onions, cheeses, tomatoes, harissa. There's so many things that you can do with quinoa. Number 2, soya. Soya is another complete protein, and it can come in lots and lots of different forms. You can get soya beans, you can get soya products on the market, specifically ones from Linda McCartney. They have really amazing sources of soya in lots and lots of different forms. You can get soya burgers, soya sausages, which are absolutely fantastic. You can also get soya peas, which you can actually munch on instead of crisps, which is great. What can you do with soya? Again, you can make soya-based curries, you can make soya stir fries, or take that burger, pop it in a nice low GI bun, and there you've got your nice healthy burger, which is equally high in protein, as well as getting in your carbohydrate intake. Number 3. Dark green leafy vegetables. Think about broccoli. Just having about 260 grams of broccoli gives you 9 grams of protein, which is incredible. And you can have this raw, you can have it steamed, or again, you can put it in your stir fries, put it in a curry. Broccoli curry is lovely. Or you could even mix it with some Greek yogurt, making it a really nice fulfilling snack. Number 3. Beans. Beans are an amazing source of protein, not only because it is also a great source of complex carbohydrates, but equally also because it's got tons and tons of fiber. My issue with a lot of meats and fish and eggs is that yes, they've got a high protein count, but they don't really have much else in there, and often are very packed with hormones and chemicals, and definitely no fiber in any of those animal derivatives. Whereas if you take, say, 1 can of kidney beans, you're looking at 10.6 grams of protein and 13 grams of fiber. That's an alarming amount of both protein and fiber to get you well on your way to reaching your protein count for the day. Number 5. Lentils. Lentils, just like beans, are packed with fiber and packed with protein, making it a really fulfilling meal for you to have. So whether you're having a spiced lentil soup or you're having an Asian dal, amazing, packed with protein, and you can have that on the side of lots of veg. You can have it on some brown rice, you can have it on some quinoa or some bulgur wheat, thus making a really healthy and balanced meal as well. Number 6. Hemp. Hemp is an amazing form of protein, 10 grams of protein per 2 tablespoons, which is great. Hemp is one of those products where you can put it in your cereals, you can put it in your salads, you can put it in your soups, you can put it in your smoothies or your shakes, add it to lots of different products, and it gives it a nice little nutty texture, as well as giving you a really nice large shot of protein in just a very small quantity. Number 7. Chia seeds. Chia seeds give you about 5 grams of protein per 2 tablespoons. Chia seeds are also packed with healthy fats and omega-3 fatty acids, which is amazing for your development, and is also a great alternative to fish. A lot of people eat fish due to its omega-3 content, whereas actually products like chia seeds and flax seeds are also packed with omega-3 fatty acids, making it a brilliant source of healthy fats and protein. With chia seeds, you can add this again to your cereals, to your smoothies, to your shakes, to your salads. They don't taste it very much and they're very, very small, which makes it a great thing to grind up or just add to something without altering the taste. Number 8, mycoprotein. Mycoprotein is quite relatively new. It's come out in the last few years and really shot up in the last couple of years when people have decided to become a little bit more healthier and choose better sources and healthier sources of protein. Mycoprotein takes its form as what's most popularly known as Quorn. So you can get a number of different Quorn products. You can get Quorn slices, which they do a number of flavors. They do chicken, turkey, beef, roast ham. There's lots and lots of different flavors of slices if you are somebody, of course, who likes those tastes, and you can put those in your pittas with hummus and salad and make it a really, really nice lunch. Equally with Quorn, they do a lot of other products. So they do sausages, they do steaks, they do burgers, which is great. So barbecue time is coming up with the nice weather, so you can pop some sausages on the barbecue and make it a really low fat, high protein item for your sunny days out. Quorn is also really high in fiber and can be very high in healthy fats as well. I wouldn't recommend obviously getting any of the ready meals, so you can get some Quorn chicken tikka masalas with rice, and you can get Quorn shepherd's pie and cottage pies. I wouldn't recommend that just due to the extra preservatives and additives that go into ready meals, but there's lots and lots of other Quorn products that you can get, which most definitely will be very filling, very tasty, and will give you a healthy source of protein. Number 9, tofu. Now, tofu is a form of soya, but there's a reason I didn't include it, because you can get pure soya like soya mince and soybeans and soy nuts that we spoke about earlier. But tofu is one of those amazing, amazing products which you can cook in any way you like, and equally it gives you a healthy form of fats, so lots of poly and mono unsaturated fats, and equally gives you tons and tons of protein, bearing in mind it's also a complete protein because it's made out of soya. With tofu, most people who come to me first say, I don't like tofu, it's so chewy, it's too soft, I don't enjoy it. Whereas actually, I always say to them, you're probably cooking it the wrong way. You can do so much with tofu. For example, first of all, make sure that you're draining it. So many people take tofu and then they just cook it the way it is and it crumbles because it's full of water. So what you need to make sure you do is drain it first. So get a flat chopping board, put some kitchen towels, put your tofu block on top, get some more kitchen towels, and then place a heavyweight object on top to completely drain the water. I tend to leave this for about 30 to 45 minutes until it's completely drained. Thereafter, you can chop it into small cubes, and if you like it soft and chewy, then you can cook it like that straight away, and you can put it in your stir fries, you can put it in your curries, you can make a real nice salad out of it, you can even make your own steaks. Or if you like it quite crispy, which I tend to do, is chop it into little cubes and either place it in the oven and get it really crispy and brown on the outside, or you can put it on the stove and char grill it that way as well. One of my favourite things to do is get some slim tofu, so I cut it long ways rather than in cubes, and then marinate it with Cajun seasoning, paprika, all-purpose seasoning, lots of chilies if that's what you like, but I love to marinate it pre-hand. Then I pop it in the oven and let it all soak in, and then I stuff it in a pitta with lots of salad. If you like soft cheeses, then you can put some soft cheese in there as well. But oh my god, it tastes so good. So for those of you who don't like tofu, I kid you not, try these recipes and your whole perception of tofu will change. Also, for those of you who like paneer, which is a cottage cheese, it's a full fat cottage cheese, you can make a tofu alternative. So something I like to do is, again, marinate my tofu cubes and marinate it when it's soft, and put in all your masalas, your garam masala, your turmeric powders, your coriander powder, cumin powder. Marinate it with lots and lots of stuff, and then in a pan, rather than of course using oil, put some fry light, put some water, cook your peppers, courgettes, onions, etc. Make your base of your curry, and then add your tofu pieces in, and then keep stirring it, add lots of spices, and off you go. There you have your paneer / cottage cheese alternative with tofu, which is so much better because cottage cheese, like I said, it's full fat and full of the wrong types of fat. Tofu is full of all the good fats, which you're going to absolutely love. So make sure, guys, that you get that tofu in. There's a number of different tofus on the market. You can also buy pre-marinated tofu pieces from Cauldron, or you can get tofu sausages as well. You can get tofu falafels. There's so many really cool tofu products on the market. So next time you go shopping, just have a little bit of an eye out, a little bit of a nosy, and you'll find so many cool things that you can get. Last but not least, the next type of protein is from dairy. So if you're not vegan and you do eat dairy, then dairy products do have a lot of protein. However, I would recommend that you get this from healthier sources of dairy. So even though milk has got protein, it also has a lot of sugar, even your semi-skimmed milk. So what I tend to do is look at alternatives such as Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is packed with protein. So if you take a small tub, 170 grams of total 0% fat Greek yogurt, that has 17 grams of protein and no fat, which is great. I like to use that Greek yogurt sometimes in curries as well, because it makes it a bit more creamier. So if you're looking at things like kormas, this makes it like a korma because it makes it more like a white sauce rather than just pure tomato sauce. With Greek yogurt, you can also add things like nuts and seeds, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and you can make it a really nice cool snack for the summer as well, which is healthy and packed with protein. In addition to chia seeds and flax seeds, all other seeds are packed with protein too. So we're looking at things like sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds. Just a sprinkle of these into your salads, into your soups, into your cereal in the morning, or even with the Greek yogurt that we just spoke about, gives you so many healthy forms of fat, and it is again packed with protein, but a healthy form of protein. Last but not least, if you are vegan and you don't eat dairy or drink dairy milk, equally plant-based milks are also really high in protein. If you take things like soya milk or almond milk, they are really, really high in protein and also much healthier, in my opinion, to dairy milk. So, last but not least, a lot of people struggle with their protein and often don't find the time to experiment as much as they would like to. One thing that you can of course do is supplement your diet with a protein shake. Now, guys, protein shakes do not make you big and bulky. Don't worry. Protein shakes are actually a really, really good way of getting in a pure shot of protein in a small amount of time. Because your body doesn't really have to spend so much time breaking the product down because it's already a liquid, it goes into your bloodstream a lot quicker, making it a really, really good supplement to have post-exercise because it gets to those muscles to help them recover very, very quickly. There are different forms of protein shakes. You can get whey protein shakes, and you can also get plant-based protein shakes. Whey protein shakes are made from dairy, whereas of course plant-based protein shakes are plant-based. So if you are vegan, then you can go for the plant-based ones, and there are tons and tons of different proteins out there. Hemp protein, pea protein, rice protein, soy protein, or what I quite like to do is, because hemp, pea, rice, etc., they aren't complete proteins, they're incomplete proteins, I like getting a shake which combines them and thus making it a complete protein. So guys, I hope this has really, really helped answer all of your questions as to where you can get your protein from. Don't let anybody tell you that you have to eat chicken or turkey or fish to be healthy, to get in your protein, to be able to build lean muscle mass or to lose weight. Don't listen to them. I want you to see that you can absolutely get in your protein even if you are vegan, or if you're vegetarian, or if you're lactose intolerant, or if you're gluten free. You can absolutely get your protein in. What I would recommend, guys, after watching this video, head on to the supermarket and have a look at lots and lots of different products out there, and I assure you getting in your protein will not be such a chore this time, and actually you'll start enjoying all the different things that are on the market to help you. Thanks for watching, guys. If there's any other questions you have, please do let me know. Other than that, have a fantastic week. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy the weather, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.